Sure. My name is Lanre, and I play the character called Craze.
Nice. Can you tell me a little bit more about the character?
Yeah, so he kind of is like a OG roadman, you call it. I guess he's kind of been a roadman for quite a while, and he has his own issues growing up, but he's kind of someone who's been on the streets for a while, knows the road, knows the ways of the road, and is out here to try and make sure anyone new, upcoming, gets the good knows the right way to go about it.
And how did you get involved with the project?
So I met the director about a year ago at a film challenge, and we stayed in contact, and over communicating for over the last few months. He mentioned this project he had, and it seemed kind of wild, funny, but I haven't seen anything like it before. And yeah, it's got on board. I thought, yeah, it's a funny project. Character I haven't really done before, and I've decided to try something different.
Nice. So the character doesn't really reflect from your real life, or
I wouldn't call myself an OG roadman per se, no. But again, I'm definitely someone, an actor who wants to do roles that feel foreign to me, or roles that can be challenging to me or different. Yeah, I mean, I think I just really create a good bond with, like, the director and the other castmates, and really believe in the project, and really feel like it's got really good, strong legs, and it's like it needs again that commitment, and everyone putting together. It's a team effort, and yeah, so like it is something that I think it's got a very unique kind of way of storytelling. So I'm excited to come out and people to see it. So. It's a scene where me and Mike we go to see a character called Yuri, and we go and get him weaponed up, and it's literally like me, because Yuri's quite a out of the character, and the character playing Yuri, actor playing Yuri, he was so like he just improvised so much, and he was so like on the ball, and he just give us energy that was, it's very difficult to like keep a straight face.
right?
So, because it's also quite a comical project, that was one that kind of stuck out to me. And then the second one was probably where it was like four of us. We witnessed a fight, and we had to like witness this fight without kind of like also each other kind of improvising. So it was just these kind of scenes where I think the scene for me that stood out, all the scenes that actually where like I didn't know what was going to happen next. In terms of like someone on the set or one of the actors will bring something different that was not pre-planned, and so that's gives me something else to kind of work on, and it just makes the scene kind of fun and flowy, and each take just feels different, which is how it should be really, because that's how you just don't know what next moment's going to be. So being able to bring elements into it, each of us bring elements into it, and having to like react off these moments that we don't know is coming. It's fun. It's fun. You know what I mean? Because you have to just react in the moment for that
Yeah,
take.
yeah, yeah. It makes it more truthful, don't you think?
Absolutely, and hopefully, it's caught on camera.
Yeah,
Don't miss it.
totally.
Hey, no battery dying and stuff like that. But no, it's fun. Yeah. Probably Yuri. He's just wacky. Yuri's just like, he's wacky. He just, yeah, you're gonna like. He's a funny character. The actor who plays him really like brings a lot of like gravitas, and just like it's giving him a really interesting persona. So yeah, Yuri always sticks in my mind of something. Someone who just, yeah.
And what was like your story before that? Like, did you go to drama school or?
Oh, okay, cool. I actually used to work in marketing for like 5 years,
Oh wow.
and then I changed careers. I went to study in New York for like 3 months.
How did
To
you like that?
Yeah, it was cool. It was a really interesting experience. I went to like a marketing school for 3 months. I wanted to just live in a different country, but also try some actors for me. Um, that went well. Did Meisner, came back to London, did a 3-year Meisner course, and then after that, I just jumped into it. I mean, been doing theatre and screen, and just trying to like. I think for me, my journey it's grown from like trying to connect with creatives who are passionate about just telling stories. I think in the beginning I got maybe lost in the way of maybe trying to like chase certain people, certain energies. But like
Right, yeah.
I found like in the last few years, just kind of making that connections and finding people just want to tell stories, different type of stories. I think that's kind of where my journey perhaps is going next, and just collaborating.
Does. And it sounds like you got like a great education, especially being in the US before.
Yeah, it's cool.
Did you see like a big difference being there to here, or?
I would. Oh, that's a good question. I think the actor style is a bit different. The way the Americans they kind of perform. I think it is, and I think what I've kind of noticed a bit actually in the more being in London now is actually like, I feel like before when I was acting, a lot of times it was like a British person trying to get to America, you know what I mean? And I think now since being back here, I realise actually like we have so much here already that actually like, and we have so much culture here and actually originality here and originality in our stories, and, you know, and even Roadman's a good example of that. Everyone is like, an original, you wouldn't, you know what I mean? You don't have, I mean, not that I know of like, you know, Roadman story, but you know, like the way that Top Boy kind of crossed over to America, you know. So I think it's nice seeing these kind of like stories in UK where we are kind of just being ourselves and kind of our stories, and those kind of transcend. So yeah.
Nice, yeah. Did you learn like to do the American accent, or?
Yeah, you know.
Can you give an example?
I can't now because I was meant to, but it's a work in progress.